My name is Sally Kemp, and I'd like to introduce to you today my dad, Paul Alexakis. He was born in Manchester, New Hampshire in 1922. His parents were Greek immigrants. When Paul was 2 and his brother Bill was 4, his dad decided to send him and his brother back to Greece to live with his parents. And so Paul grew up in Greece in the province of Thessaly with his grandparents. Towards the late 30s, when the Baltics were getting pretty politically heated, he and his brother came back to the United States. A couple of years after that, my dad found himself in New York City with a friend who wanted to join the service. And this was the spring of 1941.
Well, he and I decided to join the service, and we went to the Air Force recruiting station, and they turned him down. So we went to the Marines and the Navy. Finally, we ended up in the Army recruiting station. When they turned him down, I said, well, forget it, I'm going. So I joined the Army. Because I joined, I had a choice of where to go, so I chose Hawaii.
The Friday before the attack on Pearl Harbor, my dad was doing what a lot of GIs did in their downtime, and he was playing poker.
So we had a big poker game, and it was one of those times when I did real well. So next day I went to Honolulu, and I ended up on the top floor of the Alexander Young Hotel. I'm waiting for the bellhop to bring me coffee and orange juice I ordered. When I opened the door, there's this Marine colonel going back. Everybody keep calm, everybody keep calm. I said to him, what's with him? He said, the Japanese are attacking Pearl Harbor. I turned around, looked at the back window, which was looking directly into the Pearl Harbor, and there were the Japanese planes dropping their bombs, and they buzzing right over our hotel. I could see the big red insignias on their wings.
You know, over the years, we've heard so many different stories that he's told us, and it's I just, think that he had a guardian angel watching over him the whole time that he was there, because there were so many instances where statistically he shouldn't have survived, but he did. After Paul met my mom and they got married, a few things changed around our house. We played a lot of Monopoly. Paul loves Monopoly.
That was good too.
Yes, and that's how I learned how to count change, actually, because he taught me. He'd make me be the banker, and then I learned that way. Paul taught me how to add and subtract fractions, and that was kind of a challenge for me. And I'm sure he would go in the other room and bang his head against the wall after each one of those sessions.
I have never had any regrets such as everything you did.
And he taught me how to make the world's best oatmeal, which I still make for my family to this day. And he taught me a lot of things, but when it came to teaching me how to drive when I was 16, we were at an impasse on that one. So
I forgot that altogether.
But mostly what I remember him telling me when I was growing up is that I could do whatever I wanted to do. And, he always believed in me. He always told me, whatever you want to do in life, you can do it. When I think back on my dad's life and what it means, the theme of second chances is what keeps coming to my mind. His childhood growing up in Greece, how difficult that was for him, and the entire war and how difficult that was for him. And, he got a second chance at life and so many times in each of those. And then when he married my mom, I feel like I got a second chance to have a dad. And I love him.
I feel that children are a gift of God. And Sally is a great gift from the Lord to me.
I've known for years what a great guy he is, and I'm just glad to be able to introduce him to you guys and have you meet him.